Hello, everyone. Welcome. Late night watch party. We are celebrating a wonderful evening of nothing. Melissa is here, a member for 11 months. Hey, you're coming up on 1 year. Can you believe it? I can't. I knew you were like a loyal viewer for a long time, and then Melissa joined up to become a member. And we've now chatted so many times because we chat every month. How cool is that? How cool. Okay. Yes, it's late. So we can talk about Cobra Kai. I figured so Melissa and anyone else who's interested, I figured what we can do, obviously this we'll talk Cobra Kai. And if you guys want to ask anything about Ahsoka too, but then I'll do another stream tomorrow. We'll do a live watch party for the Ahsoka finale because why not? You know what? I'm gonna try to get that clock too. So tomorrow we'll watch the Ahsoka finale live, and we'll talk Ahsoka a little bit. Running up to it. So as you know, I've been making videos on that. So Cobra Kai Underground, thank you for coming on in. Pleasure's been all mine. Thank you very much. So where are we at? So as you guys know, the writer strike ended last week. It was like it ended, went over some of the details. But basically we can assume that the Cobra Kai writers room's probably back up and running. Like today seems like a day it might have started up again. I think other writer rooms have started up. Stuff that was just being put off. So I think people have been posting and like writer's room. Let me see. I'm gonna just search like Twitter real quick. See if there's anything. Yellow Jackets, apparently Yellow Jackets, I think. Okay, it's gonna resume on Wednesday. 911 writer's room is back. So that one came back. Abbott Elementary starting next week. Yeah. Okay. Riverdale season 8. I thought Riverdale ended. Okay, yeah, that's okay. So there's some people are just writing shit. Like, okay, but yeah. So it seems like maybe this week, next week. So I would assume Cobra Kai's writers' room. Maybe it's not back. Although John seemed to indicate they would get back quickly, but there was nothing confirmed. Because if the actor strike is resolved quickly, they'll be back in Atlanta, probably back in production. But I would think, best case scenario, you're still, I think we're at least a few weeks out back before production comes back. Wasn't SAG supposed to be meeting today? Yes, I think they did. As far as I know, it was just, like there's no deal or anything, but they were meeting. And I think someone told me they're meeting again on Wednesday. Okay. Okay. Here's a joint statement. SAG-AFTRA and the AMPTP met for a full day bargaining session and have concluded negotiations will resume Wednesday. So for whatever that means. So they negotiated and are going back to the drawing board, and we'll have more deals. They're going to propose counter proposals and whatever on Wednesday. So that was today. No, as far as I see, no leaks or anything like it went well or didn't go well. But like I always said, I mean, I figured once one is resolved, the other will probably go along quickly. I don't know the differences. Like the big issue, for everything was obviously it's money, right? I get that, but I feel like maybe for them it was like there could be just other issues. Like I don't know the exact details. You get what I mean? Like I don't know the exact details of like the SAG stuff. But it's essentially the same stuff, like residuals and um residuals and like how does that play out over time? Do you get more residuals or a bonus for high viewership? In the WGA uh agreement, it was like if a show's watched by 20% of the subscribers in the first 90 days, you get a bonus. The writers, whoever, get a bonus. Um, Seems like kind of a high bar to make, but we'll see. Robert, you were not expecting this. You mean the stream? Writer strike is over. Hopefully SAG will follow. Yes. Yeah. But wasn't feeling up to it. Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys like Monday? I'm thinking, I'm thinking maybe Sunday afternoon was a good time. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll hear more about it later this week or next week. Yeah. When do you think Cobra Kai season 6 will start filming? Like I said, I think best case scenario, maybe like 2 weeks away. You know, if they can get a contract, something they can agree to. But keep in mind, like everything, like the contracts ultimately have to be voted on later. There's a process to it. What was the 3 minutes between Johnny and Kreese? Never understood that. So you're referring to episode 4? I think it's episode 4. Basically where they're at the bar. And so what happened is like a cop walks in, so they're not on good terms, and Johnny's mad at Kreese. So a cop walks in and wants to order like a chicken sandwich. He says, "How long will it take to make the chicken?" And the bartender, the waiter, he's like, "Yeah, it'll just get you 3 minutes." And so like Johnny says to Kreese, "You got 3 minutes." Basically, like, I'm not going to do anything while there's a cop there because I'm on probation. So because there's a cop there, I'm not doing anything. You got 3 minutes. Um, is that shoot? I'm gonna try and just double check. No, maybe um yep, I was right. Episode 4. Poof. You know, like I've had everything so well memorized, and um then sometimes you just like forget. You want to guys see, you guys want to see something? Like I'm looking at something here. Hold on. Well, let me show you something. Do. Shoot. Oh no. Is that not the right? Okay, let me show you. Here it is. Can I? Will I share? Oh. Shoot. Oh, I think I think it'll work if I pull it up on I have it on the wrong browser. And anyway, I'll post something. I was looking at the background or something. Where are we? Let's put this back on. So I hope you understand that, Vincent. That was because there was a police officer there. Holding up the negotiations is self tapes. What about the self tapes? My understanding is I've never seen any issue with self tapes. I know there was something about like auditioning, but it seemed kind of minor as I recall. You'll have to let me know. I think Hawk broke Demetrius on season 3. I think he did that just to prevent from doing any further damage to him. That's what happened. Yeah, I agree. I think Hawk is a true friend, and he was just trying to help Dimitri not hurt himself. That makes sense. I totally, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was doing the stream earlier, but I don't know. We're later today. I don't know. I mean, like having a set time is good, but you know, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes there is no set time. A lot of people on Reddit want Robbie to win, but I feel like Miguel should win because Miguel and Johnny started it. That's a good way to put it. Like you wouldn't be alone. Definitely a lot of people want Miguel, but like the reason I always just say it, you watch my videos is it's very obscure. We don't know how this tournament's going to go. From Melissa, do you think that the strikes will have any impact on the story for Cobra Kai? As in, do you think that the writers might have made some changes after all the time they had to think? Yes. Yeah. Well, first off, we know the season wasn't finished writing. Um, the writers' room was still active, even. So, yeah. And so if you listen to the interview John, Josh, and Hayden gave with Peter, um, Peter or Peter asked them about it, and or we'll ask them, are you writing anything else or anything? and they were like, well, yeah, there's some stuff we've done. We did some outlining, but like kind of our minds is always on Cobra Kai. So like they weren't writing, um, they weren't writing, but they were definitely thinking. Their minds were always active. So yes. So definitely, and I think it only makes it better because it basically gives them more time to just think it through, and that's nice. That helps. You know, Stranger Things season 4, part of the reason it was successful is because they shut down because of the of that was when the pandemic started. And they straight up said, the Duffer Brothers said, they were tweaking the scripts, doing some rewrites and stuff. They had like 6 months or more of like not doing anything, and they just worked those scripts and they got it really tight and really good. Um, this is a slightly different situation because obviously they weren't writing. But yeah, they were definitely thinking about it and everything. Filming will start in January. Not unless the strike continues. The hope is the strike is resolved. Yeah, and if the strike is resolved, stuff will probably start up pretty quickly. What do you think about the rumors going around that Terry Silva, not Silver, Silva, was sick in season 4 and 5? A lot of people are saying he's been sick. The brain tumor, people believe it, including your fiance. I'm a little skeptical about it, just because it seems like usually if you're trying to set something up like that, you do a little bit more. Like it's usually just not like if it's going to be a plot point, then it's more than just like a random background image or something, a pill bottle. Like, yeah, he has like pill bottles because he's an older guy now, and that's sort of like it. Then he stopped taking his pills, but so I'm skeptical. It's a popular theory. You know, you can never just predict this stuff. Like after season 5 came out, like that was like the hottest theory. So whatever. But you don't get as many views saying I don't think the theory is true. Cobra Kai World, thank you for coming on in. Season 5 was filmed September to December. They will film this year even if they can't finish before the holidays. Yeah, that's fine. That would be correct. It's normal. Production shuts down for a week or two in December. What do you think is going to happen in season 6? Well, have you been to my channel? There's a lot of season 6 theories. Mary Mauser and Peyton for talking about one day doing a further into the Karate Kid franchise, Sam and Tori's rivalry, similar to Johnny's rivalry. I'm not sure what you're saying, but people love going on with that idea with those two. They're like Daniel and Johnny. Yes. Are back writing the scripts. Yes. On some level, they're back. They can also resume post-production on episode 1. I don't know if that was episode 1 kind of shut down post-production because they weren't allowed to do any editing, which seemed to be a little nitty picky to me. But so they just had one edit done of the first episode, but we'll see what happens. Do you think if we see Silver again in season 6, that if we see Kreese Silver fight, we might see Kreese give Silver his own bloody knuckles? We'll see, but I think we've already gotten the bloody knuckles from Daniel in episode 505. So we kind of already got that moment. So they're going to look for a new moment. The next Karate Kid is canon. The Jaden Smith one is not, if that's what you're asking or saying or wondering. Um, the reasons are shallow, and I hope it's just two divisions. Yeah, I mean, any reason for anyone winning, I mean, it's just when you see like predictions like that, and it's the reason I don't normally make it because I don't consider them like good predictions because you can come up with a reason for most any of the major characters to walk off with a win, and we don't even know how uh, the tournament is going to be structured. So yeah, Robert, you're exactly right. You can make an argument for any of them. I think the last scene will be Johnny and Daniel having a party and their students at the beach where it all started. Um, that could work. That's nothing wrong with that. No one wins. A life lesson. Yeah, I don't know if they'll quite do that, but I do think somewhere buried beneath all this is coping with second place. Handling defeat is like another theme running through this series. It's something picked up from the original movies. It wasn't in the original movies really, because in those we followed Daniel. But one thing that we pick up on this is how does like losing the tournament affect you? Um, not going to be true. It doesn't really matter. Hair and makeup, they can do anything. So, in Stranger Things, they gave Millie Bobby Brown a bald cap because when she went back to the lab, she didn't want her hair cut or she like needed it long for like another project or something. So they made her bald again. You think they'll reshoot 601? No. They're not going to reshoot the episode. That script was done. There may be like a scene or something that'll get reshot that they rewrite or something, but nothing out of the ordinary. You want season 6 now? Yeah, I hear you, but you're gonna have to wait. Michael T. Flex, hello, Robina. Thank you for coming on in. Yeah, everyone. We're just gonna do our normal stream today, and then tomorrow we'll do another Ahsoka watch party. But that'll be just Ahsoka, so we'll do just Ahsoka tomorrow, to keep it more focused. Terry get out of jail definitely would be a plot point. There's no evidence suggesting that it is. Yes, you are essentially correct. Other than like circumstantial, there's like stuff in a shot, but the stuff in a shot could be easily explained away. Sam and Robbie get that win. There you go. Post production after all the episodes are filmed. Well, they start post while they're still shooting. They start the editing process, and then post production continues to run after principal photography. But probably within the first couple days of shooting, they're going to start up the editing room, and the editors are going to come back and be working on that stuff on the episodes. So it's a long process editing this stuff together. Very cramped episode tomorrow. You're probably right. I think it's like 47 minutes or something. I mean, it's pretty long, but we'll see. Yeah, absolutely more since I can. She'll be definitely a far more pivotal figure in season 6. 2v2? That would be kind of cool. Like, I ain't saying no to that. 2v2 is pretty good. Johnny and Carmen's wedding at the beach? Maybe. Probably not, but uh best of 5, best of 7. Whoever wins the most matches moves on. Yeah, that could be it. And so they have you start with your lower tier fighters and then it moves or something. Or like you decide what order you want your fighters to be in. Something like that. Always picturing a barbecue as the final season. Ali, Kumiko, Jessica, Mike, etc. Mingling and having a good time. Don't know why. Well, barbecue, barbecue. Sarah's here. Thank you for coming in, Sarah. You can make an argument for all 4. Yeah. I mean, you could throw in Hawk. Hawk won the All Valley. Michael T. Flex. Nice to see you here. Sorry, guys. Hold on one second. No. Where are we at? Sarah. No, there will definitely be no teaser. There's going to be no teaser really until they finish shooting the show. Like it, yeah, because that's when they get into the marketing side of it and such. That's when the teaser comes. Uh, so don't get any hopes for that. Julie Pierce. I'm sorry, Jose, if you're asking something about Julie Pierce, like will Julie Pierce come in to the dojo or something? I have a video on that. You go ahead and check it out. But I definitely think the answer is yes. No reason why not. So Julie Pierce will enter the dojo. 2v2 Tori and Devin for the girls, Dimitri and Hawk. Sure, but when you have Tori and Sam, seems like you would just have Tori and Sam. The way I see it. Sort of irks me when in-universe characters call Miguel an All Valley champ. Didn't he play pretty dirty to get there? Been a while since you saw season. Well, first off, rewatch season 1. Rewatch season 1. I wouldn't say he played dirty to get there. Hawk is kind of the one who injured Robbie. But yeah, I mean, Johnny said that. I have a video. This is what you guys need to watch. So it's a really good one. Hold on a second here, guys. I'm gonna pull this up for you. Season 2. Here we go. Okay, hold on. Here we go. What? Ooh. What happened? No. Oh, no. Sorry, guys. Wrong, stupid. Trying to show you something. My only problem is I don't know. No. Oh, must be this one. No. 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 Sorry. Okay. I can figure this out. Okay. Hold on, guys. Darn it. It's the only problem with damn it. Yeah. Okay. We'll just put this one on. Okay, this should work. There, here. This is my channel. Okay, so that's the channel. I just want to scroll down to the season 2. I have a very good video here. It's the third one here. No mercy. No mercy to save a life. This is such an important video. Such an important video. Part of like all my thinking from after like the initial show and everything, and even from season, even before I made the channel, and then like going into season 2. So watch this video. No mercy to save a life, and get you there, because I cover that specifically, the season 1 stuff. A lot of work to get there. Will the crane kick be used, since it will be the last? No, I think they used the crane kick in season 5. Take off, Robo. Thank you for coming on in. Michael T. Flex will be right back. Chat, what's your predictions on winning the Sakai Taikai? Did you see this Steve Harrington? Yeah, I did. That was they're playing around. That was fun. Very good. Good stuff. Good stuff with the Steve Harrington. Robbie wins boys division. Sam wins girls division. Yeah. What are the major conflicts were resolved? Do you think that the early part of season 6 will focus more on Kreese, since I can introducing new students? They're definitely going to be in there. It's definitely going to be part of the season. I mean, like focus on, I don't know what like, maybe not focus on, like, but like they'll be part of the story. They're not forgotten for sure. Since they can increase, yeah, they're not forgotten. So that will be definitely part of the story. Absolutely. I was thinking like you guys probably want some like season 6 theories and stuff too, because I don't know, that's what people want. Robbie needs the All Valley win. Kenny win. Um, no, I don't think Kenny will win. But I think they'll have their own story. There'll be some sort of other resolution for Kenny and Anthony. So they don't win, but there's like something to it. Get what I mean? I think yeah, I think I'll make a season 6 theory video. We'll see when it comes, just because with Ahsoka wrapping this season or tomorrow, I want to make some videos on that, and then I'm gonna be out of town this weekend. It was a bad timing. But I have an idea for at least some season 6 theories. I think that's kind of what you people want. Are some like theories or something. I don't like to overdo it, like get into like fan fiction, but it kind of happens like that. So yeah. But I have another thought about season 6, something I've always been thought they could do. So we'll see. You think they'll retire some? Oh no. There's no need to retire anyone. No need at all. Robbie deserves a win in season 6. Robbie's shown. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just keep in mind, everyone, you say stuff like that. Robbie deserves a win. People, you can say this literally about every character. Like you can say this, Sam deserves a win. Tori deserves a real win. Tori deserves a win that's not flawed. Miguel deserves a win because like he won, but then he was seriously injured. And he came back, but then he didn't finish. So he needs that win. Yeah, you can say it. You can say it about any of them. Johnny and Danielle at the beach. Yeah, that could work. Throw in Allie or all the kids, whatever. That could work. Season of Ahsoka was a bit fast. Yeah, and then a lot of time was like wasted just walking around, looking around. The first episode had a lot of like slow moments. The first couple episodes. A lot is like slow moments in that. Kind of frustrating. You know. All the looking and the walking and the looking. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Like it's like if you followed me for a while and watched especially some of my non-Cobra Kai stuff, like like I'm more likely to make videos about a show, like or get upset about a show when it's good and I think it has potential. Um but then like it falls a little short and it's got bad things in it, and that really frustrates me and it makes me upset. Um like Ahsoka is good at capturing the Star Wars feel. Fioni, like Dave Fioni or whatever, knows what he's doing. Um, but like it's hardly like a just an epic great show. Like there's just a lot of like just problems and like annoyances and such. Yeah, Robbie deserves a win, but Miguel, has never lost. It's true. It's true. Yeah, it's true. Someone tagged me in like a Twitter thing the other day about season 4. It's like it was actually, I think it was someone writing in another language. It might have been Portuguese, but was like doing more. Would you consider doing more Stranger Things videos? Absolutely. I would. In fact, I had more ideas. But like I was doing Stranger Things, and as you recall, like season 5 popped up pretty fast, and I had to stop. But yeah, absolutely, I would do more Stranger Things. It's hard getting the views. It really is like, um, and it's like frustrating. Like you put a lot of effort into some videos, and it just kind of like fizzles out a little, and you're like, God damn it. Um, I go through this with Star Wars, and I feel like YouTube is harder now. Because like I'm getting like some of my videos, like they're picking up a lot of views on search, um, but like then fizzling out, because I think people will click on it who are searching, but it's just um although it was rigged, was messed up. Tori suffered a lot. I hope they expand on her mother. Yeah, yeah. I think there'll be some sort of resolution on that story front. It may not be the best one. Like maybe Tori's mom dies, but yeah. Mhm. um, Stranger Things. I think what was I was going to talk about like Nancy or Steve or one of them. Do character analysis and such. I wonder if anyone's watching Stranger Things stuff. Yeah, the problem is since it's like, um, it's hard to get views in the off season. Yeah, it's not to say it's impossible. It's just hard to get a lot. But but I'll also be covering, by the way, remember Obliterated? Many of you have probably seen that. I put out a short video just recapping the trailer, giving it just a few basic theories. Which, if you saw the live stream I went through, I think there's going to be some sort of musical moment at the end because Haggerty, the guy who defuses the bomb, needs his AirPods, and then it's going to be wild. It's going to be a wild one. So that's going to be wild. Jeez. Where are we at? The tournament was pretty sloppy, not to mention Carrie Underwood. Unnecessary, plus no lead up like in season 1. Janky scoring system. Felt so rushed. Broadly, I agree. I made a video on the Carrie Underwood sequence. Like I always said, like I didn't mind her singing, and that's kind of true. I think it was just shot poorly. It didn't look good. Like if you watch that montage with the audio off, it looks horrible. Like you could just it's not the syncing. Like kill the audio and watch it. Watch it just without the sound, and it looks ridiculous. Like I don't think they had a good set. It wasn't shot well. I think some of the ultimately like the tournament decisions, um, they could have finessed it a slightly different way. I think maybe to have made a little bit better story, but we got what we got. Unironically unnecessary. Did you know that the actress played cousin Vanessa is Ralph's daughter? Yes, yes. What's her name? Julia Macchio. Yeah, yes, she is Ralph's daughter. Absolutely. Peter from Cobra Kai Companion has interviewed her twice. He interviewed her after season 4 and after season 5. If you didn't know, Cobra Kai Companion, that's companion with a K, is like the podcast. It's the premier Cobra Kai podcast. Check it out for episode recaps of all 5 seasons, plus like well over 100 interviews of actors, crew, and even the creators, John, Josh, and Hayden. He interviewed John, Josh, and Hayden, the creators, during the writer's strike, even. So he was able to get an interview in with them. So if you're looking for more content and just good interviews by a fan, right? So it's not like a clueless journalist. Interviews by a fan. Check out Cobra Kai Companion, of which, by the way, I am the co-host. So hopefully Taylor Swift doesn't appear in Cobra Kai. No, I think was it Andrew Garfield's more likely, right? Because he's a big fan. Sam won fair and square. If she won fair and square, she would have had a trophy. But to that point, and something I said just earlier today, like there's a subtle theme of like moving on after a loss, right? Like there's like a theme in this show about that. So people ask me, "Oh, what's going to happen with that?" And I'm just like, maybe we just move on. Like, so I got a lot of comments after season 4 from active martial artists, karate tournaments, and they said like realistically, like in real life, shit's way more like rigged than that, and it's not even being paid off. Some people are just like biased, like refs are just biased to like other schools or people or just whatever, and like yeah, like my favorite comment was like, honestly, that was the most impartial, biased ref I ever saw in my life. like, like, but the ultimate point is like, you got to move on. Like sometimes the other side cheated a little bit. You just got to make sure they don't cheat again. And, even they don't mind that they cheated, but whatever, you just got to do it next time. Gained a new sub. Everyone, welcome aboard to McFatty. I don't know how to say your name. YT YouTube, I assume that is. But thank you for coming on in. Miyagi-Do Tattoo. Peter, the host of Cobra Kai Companion, he got the same. Like the Lotus or something. He could appear anywhere. As himself, as a character, I don't know. That I couldn't tell you. Yeah, D. Snyder worked. I think most people agree with that. It was a very good moment in season 5, or is season 3, episode 5. Um, Carrie Underwood, not as much. Is Cobra Kai season 6 affected by the strike? Yes, they have been out of work since May. They shut down production. Um, the writers' room will start back up. The show is not finished written, not completely written. The writers' room will start back up, and then if the actors can resolve their stuff, they can resume production. What do you think would happen with Johnny? Johnny's too funny in the show. Are you asking me? I'm not sure what you're asking about Johnny. Yeah, D. Snyder in season 3 is really good. I agree. Hmm. Feels like it's been a really way. Yeah, it has. It has. I mean, there's a reason it feels like that because it has been. Um, I mean, I think Carmen has the baby. They get married. Make sure you see that video that they're gonna get married. Um, some sort of ultimate like win in resolution, right? That's that's kind of what it is. Like it's hard for me to get the exact details, but you know, I do think the show maybe will end with Daniel and Johnny together. I know people feel like it's Johnny's show, and I get it. It kind of was. It started with him, but ultimately, like Ralph and Johnny, or Ralph and Billy, which is Daniel and Johnny together, are like, um, it's kind of their show together. So we'll see. Any other cameos from the karate shows or movies could show up? Um, Um, I'm not sure IP, but or kicking it, but no, I don't see random cameos like just from some Disney Channel show or something. Come on, like I know it seems like something to you, but like that's something like maybe 2% of the audience of this show would actually know. Like this show, it skews a little bit older. Like they weren't watching Kicking It or like I mean those kind of things aren't really that big a deal. Miyagi Fang will have You're the Best. Maybe. But You're the Best is more of Daniel's song. So I think that'll be like it'll be about Daniel if they play that. I think they'll keep that as Daniel's song. Happy the show has grown over the years. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, nothing I mean, nothing's perfect. That's okay. And it certainly has grown and it's just been amazing. Wrapped up all it depends on how you define cameos. But there could be some more to come. But like I don't think anyone out there is like, we gotta get, someone in from Kicking It, you know. That's not the cameos you're looking for. You like Obi-Wan. This isn't the cameo you're looking for. Didn't they make a song for Johnny? Absolutely. I have a video on it. Be sure to check that video out. But they did. There is a song for Johnny. What is it called? Stand Up, I think. Stand Up. Yeah, we're all gonna miss it, but no need to get sentimental yet. Plus, very likely there's gonna be a spinoff. She hasn't had a win yet. Well, you get that. It is what it is. But I think they can win as a group. There's no updates on Hillary Swank. She's having a kid. Is she still pregnant? No, she had her kid a while ago now. But no word on her. Yeah, they've definitely had their fights for sure. The adults, yeah, absolutely. Hmm. A Miyagi spinoff. Yeah. We already got a Kree spinoff. We've had these flashbacks, since season 3. Yeah, I mean we got that. That's not new. Hmm. Maybe not. Not everyone's going to be a secret, but Terry Silver wasn't a secret, so Allie meet Carmen, that could be fun. Although after like the scene with Miguel in season 4, episode 1, where he's like talking about the ex-girlfriend, the high school girlfriend, maybe it's better Allie doesn't meet Carmen. We'll see. We'll see. Although admittedly, Allie is the one that um had good things to say about Carmen, so she told Johnny that Carmen must be special. What's your favorite fight in Cobra Kai? We actually did this on Cobra Kai Companion. Top 5 fights. Um, one of the best fights, in Peter agreed, is like the Hawk Robbie fight in the tournament. Really good fight. Of like, that's just like a classic karate show fight scene. You know, they're back and forth. He's winning, the other guy's winning. It's back and forth. It's suspense. and get proven innocent. Yeah, that's true. You guys are so on this future series. Like, that's not in the playbook right now. Probably a Miyagi series or something from the past. Terry Silver's more iconic than Julie. Yeah, that's correct. But Hilary Swank is a bigger star than Thomas Ian Griffith, unfortunately. But we'll see. Julie versus that's my video, dude. You got to watch my video. I have a video on that exactly. Um, the Julie Pierce video. You got to go to my season 6 theories. Enter Julie Pierce. Here, it's my channel. This is Watch Party. Season 6 theories. This one. Enter Julie Pierce right here. You need to watch that one. In fact, you should watch them all, but definitely that one. That's the one you're looking for. Robbie fought, yeah, first fight of or the fight of season 4, episode 1 at the end. Yeah. Paul Dugan, it's possible. We'll see. Yeah, Kreese did get stabbed in the back. Kind of unfortunate. But that's what happens when you're Cobra Kai. You get stabbed in the back. Watch Party has the best videos. Take it from Cobra Kai World. He knows what's good. Watch Party has the best videos. Cobra Kai World doesn't think Dugan will be back. Yeah, I may have to watch Next Karate Kid one more time before season 6. Although one of my theories does involve it. So my next theory will have it. The best videos and live. Michael T. Flex. Thank you very much. Like I said, guys, tomorrow we'll do another Ahsoka watch party. Finishing out the show. And I'll have it, so come for that. Yeah, Silver had moved on. He put it behind him. He was rich. He was powerful. He had a girlfriend there. I mean, he's got all he needs, right? Oh, what's my favorite movie? Oh, the first one, the original. The second one has pacing issues. The third one is just a little weird, over the top. It works better with Cobra Kai now, but still, in like number 4 is just not well written. Do you think the right call with the bribery storyline? I guess it's something they wanted to do. Like, was it necessary? I don't know. I guess they felt it was. But it also kind of like undermines, I mean, like it goes with the lesson that, sometimes the people who won cheated, right? Like And and there's some truth to this. I talked about this in the episode 2, the season 5 episode 2 recap. It's concerning the scene where Tori talks to Cherry Silver. Um, and there's a good part in there, where kind of like he's explaining this is how the elite do it. It's just an insurance policy, and that's what the elite do. And they take out an insurance policy, and that's just kind of like in their world how it does it. And it's the plebs, the normal people, you and me, who believe in things like fairness. It's like you believe in fairness. Oh, well, everyone will do their best and do a fair job. Try their best to be as fair as possible. And then you just get taken for a schmuck, taken for a fool, you know. So I guess there's some truth to it in that. But it does hurt some of the other feelings where like you wanted to feel like Cobra Kai had it, at least at that moment. But then it doesn't feel as genuine. So you would do it right now. Very smart man. See, I like it when I recommend videos to you people and you come and just go watch them. Like, how smart is that? Like, man, you guys should do that more often. Why would Julie Pierce involve herself? Because Daniel asks her. He needs her help, something like that. Yeah, Raymond Stingray will be in. Yeah, I think Stingray finds a way in. It's kind of like before. It's not a big part, but he's like there. He's wrapped up in it somehow. Improve. I guess she'll improve. We'll see what happens. One of the problems with Sam's storylines is like I could do a video on this if you really want. Like, her stories for seasons 3, 4, and 5 are kind of the same. like it's kind of like variations of the same thing. And I think that kind of worked against her. Um, but hopefully season 6 something else will come out. So more Sam videos. Yeah, but like some of these videos, I would talk more about the writing of it than the character, if that makes more sense. Um, I mean, it's like the character via the writing, or however you want to say it. Um, because my critique is more of like that there wasn't much originality after season 3. Um, it just kind of felt like rehashing the same, especially seasons 4 and 5. Like, yeah, it was just kind of like rehashing the same idea in different ways. Where Kenny will be? You mean Kenny? I think you mean not Keen. Yeah, so Kenny is the big question mark because his story was kind of left open ended a little bit. There wasn't resolution, and I think it'll come from his brother Sean. I think they'll try and get him back for the first episode or second episode. But I think ultimately Kenny will gravitate back towards wherever Robbie is. Miyagi Do, I guess. But it won't be immediately. It'll take at least a little while. They're gonna end up reusing plots. Yeah, there's so many characters that I don't know what to do well. Yeah, you would hope with so many characters you don't have to redo plots, but and not like in a good way. Like the Kenny story was kind of like the Kenny Anthony is the classic Karate Kid story. New kid in school, gets pushed around, bullied a little bit, learns karate, stands up for himself. Um, like that's like the timeless plot. But we're talking about like more of very like literal like plot points and getting reused. When do you think Daniel and Julie met? Um, it seemed to be like they at least met at Mr. Miyagi's funeral, if not before then. So it's kind of like an awkward line in season 2 about that and everything. I think he might join Miyagi Do. Um, I think he'll probably end up going where Robbie is. He would follow Robbie because that's what he did initially. A Sean and Kenny brother moment. Yeah, yeah. I think we get that. Sean and Kenny brother moment. Feels like a Hawk reboot. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, that's a fair statement. I think in season 6 is going to be more romance between Miguel and Sam, and I hope Sam wins the tournament. I think they're going to cut the romance down, not just because it's really not a plot anymore. And they've kind of stretched it as much as they could. I feel like Miguel and Sam's like season 5 was just like looking for a way to stretch it out, and I don't think it was very well conceived. That was something that just like it's like we just want to add a little drama. We can't just have them be together, so we'll have Sam break up with Miguel to find herself or whatever, which is why I say she's like constantly finding herself. Opinions on I assume you mean Amanda and Daniel at the end of episode 4, after he kind of blew the charity auction thing. It was just sort of like, there's this thing that's really important to Amanda getting on this board of this charity, and then but Daniel's obsession with Terry Silver and Cobra Kai kind of interfered with that, and she kind of just blew up. It's like, damn it, I thought this was going to be over. You think it makes sense for him to follow Robbie? Yeah, yeah. I think that's the most logical thing. He would come to trust Robbie again, and then follow him. First antagonist sensei to be reformed. Well, we could say, well, I mean, I guess that's fine. Possible. We love Michael Ironsides, but we'll see. Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball. Never watched it myself, but all right. How we doing? I was gonna see if Dragon Ball Radiant was gonna come back. If he watched it right away, he'd be done with the video. Cannot wait for your next stream. Yes, yes. Probably next Monday. Or no, I may be out of town. Maybe not a stream next week, but I will stream tomorrow. But we're gonna do Ahsoka watch party. Who's your favorite of the kids? Hawk and Miguel. Hawk, Miguel. They're my favorites. Is Robbie as shafted as the subreddit makes him out to be? Well, I'm not really sure what they say on that, but I'll just say no. Give it a try. Give it a try. Maybe. Okay, Dragon Ball is back. A cameo and then a spinoff. A spinoff's questionable because, like, does Hilary Swank want to come back for a full series? It's one thing to come in for a few episodes or something, but like a full series is another beast. Not necessarily sure Hilary Swank would be up for that. I don't think she's being forced in there. Like, I don't think it feels forced. Welcome back. Dragon Ball Radiant had the smart idea to go watch the Julie Pierce video. You gonna head out? The next watch party video coming out next. Yes. Thank you, everyone. Make sure you're subscribed, notifications turned on. There will still be Cobra Kai stuff coming. I'm making some Ahsoka stuff just because, hey, we love it. Love it. Love it, and it frustrates us. Damn, Ahsoka. It's good Star Wars. Like when something captures the Star Wars feel, I like it's like, yeah, that's it. That's the series I fell in love with. But then like there's a lot of stupid stuff. You're like, what the hell? Who do you think Robbie could gravitate to? He's still technically unaffiliated. Maybe Eagle Fang. No, I think Robbie goes back to Daniel and Miyagi Do. I think that's where he feels at home. Hilary Swank did a show recently. Yeah. It's similar to Cobra Kai, Dragon Ball. We'll see. Subscribe to Watch Party. Well said. Well said. An abusive relationship with Johnny and the Diaz family. I'm not sure. I don't know what that is, but like it's like it would be normal in Reddit to like overstate anything. So yeah, I'm sure they just overstate it. Daniel and Johnny Miyagi's grave. Yeah, people have mentioned that. That's possible. Johnny's never been there. Or Daniel and Julie. That would be another one. We had Daniel and Chosen, but maybe Julie goes. Mr. shows that we need more of him. Yeah, I would agree. We all need more of Chosen. And I think we'll get him. Fall off the wall, Silver's house. Yeah. That they're one dojo now. Essentially, yeah. But they may still like split teaching up a little bit. We'll see how it goes for this. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, I think the odds are good Hilary Swank comes back. I don't see why not. She can train them. She can help them. Maybe she'll do some fighting herself. What character do you think it's been shafted? What if I think no character has been shafted? What if I just say no one? Can I say no one? Um, like I think like it's hard writing a show like this with so many characters, and everyone has a favorite character and everyone wants their favorite character to win, but there can only be one winner, and it's like, oh shit, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Um, Alaska Daily. Yeah, she did another show too. Didn't she? I don't know. Okay, what else? Yes, you could say no one. Yeah, he it was written as like a loaded question, like Alaska Daily. Oh yeah, away. I'd be honest, like I just don't like um Hillary Swank's body of work. Like I'm just like looking through her stuff, and it's like nothing here that ever looks good or something I want to see. She played Amelia Earhart. P.S. I Love You. I remember that movie. Black Delilah, Freedom Riders. It's like, jeez. Okay. Can't have Julie return without fight. Absolutely. Absolutely. Cobra Kai and Stranger Things are coming to an end. Yes, but not for a while because it takes forever to shoot this stuff. How are we doing? We're doing good. Eagle is the flower, full eagle. Yeah, what about an eagle with fangs? That's super powerful. Mm-hmm. Oof, boy. Okay. Oh, do you think Johnny will fight Chosen or Barnes? And how can it happen they're on the same team? No, you got a little tease of that, like in season 5, when Johnny kind of stood up for Daniel and when he was drunk in the last episode and such. We just got little teases of that, but that's all you're ever gonna get. Very patriotic dojo mascot. Yeah. Do you think Kenny needs the teachings of Johnny or Daniel? Um, I guess Daniel for him and where he's coming from. Daniel can help him more than Johnny could. Saints Row, I'll have to think about it, but off the top of my head, I don't think of anyone as shafted. I kind of look at it differently than most people. Um, because I know like people have their favorites or something and they want their favorites to win or do well. I kind of like look at things more from a um mm, uh let's say abstract, but like I look at it, I understand like that like when you're writing a show, you have to make decisions and one decision someone gets shafted, another decision someone else. So it's like, what are you gonna do? Um I mean, there are some things like there are some plot points, especially like the tournament in season 4, I think could have been done differently. Without changing the broad story. Like you get the same broad story, they just could have handled some of those plot points differently. Kenny joining Miyagi-Do sounds repetitive. That would be a fair point. Um, but on the other hand, I think someone like Devin and Tori come back to Johnny. So it's like Kenny gravitates towards Daniel. Devin and Tori gravitate towards Johnny. Season 5 will have season 6. I have a video on that. You absolutely have to watch that video. There will be more than 10 episodes in season 6. Yeah, Kreese is messed up. No limits to Eagle Fang. Did Terry Silver break Daniel's arm? I don't recall that specifically, but Daniel was pretty beat up. Yeah, he might have. He was in the sling, wearing the sunglasses and such. Whatever new Karate Kid movie will not be part of this universe. If that movie actually happens, it's not a part of this universe. It's its own little thing. I don't know what S-T is. Could Xander appear in S-T? I don't know what you're asking, Vincent. Oh, no. Jonathan. Season 6. Yes. It's like it's the first video, man. Dude, this is my channel. Season 6, you got to click this one. Longest season ever. That's your assignment right now. You got to watch that video. Grease season 6 will be interesting. I agree. Tori gravitates towards Chosen or Barnes. Maybe Chosen. I guess that's possible. I just always felt like Johnny was her teacher, her sensei at one point. You don't think Tori will join Chosen? I guess it's possible. But if Chosen is more with Daniel, I still think maybe she goes to Johnny. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it's all together. So we'll see. If it's all together, then it's all together. Yeah, Terry Silver doesn't stay in jail forever. His lawyers get him out. Tori being Miyagi-Do sounds too on the nose. Yeah, I agree. Another Halloween episode? Yeah, that would actually be kind of cool. I wouldn't mind that. Kind of come back to it. I feel like that's something like season 6 you can come back to. Just like the 2010 remake was its own thing. Absolutely. Barnes and Kreese meeting for the first time since Credit. Possible. We'll see. I don't know. Kreese hasn't helped. Yeah. Yeah, she's been on her own then. But the landlord may not know that. So the landlord could still be afraid. Season 6 will be 6 hours. Probably longer than 6 hours based on the number of episodes. Hopefully he doesn't notice. Yeah. Like, I don't think he would know. Okay, let's see. Anything else? I guess we'll wrap it up here. Thank you everyone for coming in. Like I said, we'll do an Ahsoka watch party tomorrow. Looks like fun. I'll have a clock. We'll look for Ahsoka. Might as well. It's the name of the channel, right? We'll do watch parties. I would like some closure on that. That's something I find weird. We never quite got. Do I think season 6 will be split into parts? Yes, I cover that in the video. Longest season ever. All right. Let's leave it here. We'll take off. I may not be back next Monday. Well, maybe not. I'm not entirely sure. But we'll figure it out. John Kreese can't be redeemed. Probably not. We'll see how it ends. All right. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you at the next watch party.